Hello, everybody. Welcome back
What's going on,
to
guys?
Tuesday. We're back in the office.
Who was in here last week?
I don't know.
This
it's
is
filthy.
a disaster.
It's filthy, too. There's literal dirt.
Did you see what I did today?
Oh, you cleaned up some stuff. Or moved some things around.
I left this for you,
No.
for last week's visitors.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cancel. I don't know what that was.
You just agreed to something. Giant pop-up on the screen. Download.
Yeah, definitely.
Blizzard.
Except. Where's the iced coffee? None for me. Maybe for Brandon. I'm not sure.
I didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that noise right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Grind some beans.
It's fine. We made it in here with minutes to spare before the live. Bart says, "Nice shirt." You're welcome, Bart. I thought about that even when I grabbed it this morning. I was like, "Oh, that's appropriate. It's Tuesday."
Yeah.
And so, a logo that you guys are familiar with seeing on the trucks.
Where's the leak? You didn't know I brought that in?
No!
Come on. It's been on my desk all day in prep for this.
A few
You
little-
even put it on the thumbnail. You
I
put
did
something
not.
of a round shape.
I YouTubed it. YouTube thumbnailed it. Outline, black square.
Josh is trying to clickbait you all.
Yes.
And I'm trying to show up with actual... Wait, it's not in the...
No, it is not. You got it. We need that line drawn on the table.
Right, yeah. Is what we see what they see?
Yes.
Okay, leak is behind Brandon.
Not technically. Not really. What was the other thing I was
What are
going
the
to say?
tires stacked just behind you guys? Those are 19 kilos.
The dirty ones are some Yokohamas.
Yes.
Those are, man, where did we run those?
This must have been on the kit video.
Red dirt?
Yeah, that's true.
Where did we run red dirt? I don't remember running red dirt. Just a little bit of housekeeping for you. Went in and talked to the packaging team just to kind of see what was rolling in. You guys will have seen that the Battleborns were restocked, and they'll continue to be restocked. Black and bronze of the Kilo and the Sierra were finished up, so you guys will see that those are available.
So no
the
clear
are
that
not
I'm holding?
Clear not done yet, but the black rings came back
Because the Battleborn wheels are the only way you can get clear on clear.
Currently, that is correct. Yes,
Did we do that in the past?
we did do it in the
on
past. Like
101s.
back in the originally,
I know.
all of the wheels had a black and
Option.
black or a clear beadlock ring oxygen with every single
Every color.
color.
I am
It
glad I
was-
wasn't shooting photos for those.
It was madness.
Yeah.
So
And then Josh showed up and goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
So no, no, no.
Yeah, we got to stop.
black on black you can still get with the
In front of the
105s.
orange optic.
Oh,
Oh, those are all kilos,
kilo, and there's an X-ray.
and they're all Yokohamas on it. Yeah. Who stacked those?
I don't know.
That looks a little OCD, to be honest.
That does look nice.
Yeah.
That was
Not
not
us.
intentional. That was like,
Nope.
was not me. Glad to see peer pressure still works on John. Yeah, it sure does. I am a plane owner now.
What?
I bought a plane.
Jeez.
Hey,
We should hang out more other than just in here for an hour once a week on a Tuesday.
yeah, it's not
Twice
here
a
yet.
month.
It's not here yet.
Oh, okay.
You'll see the giant box when it arrives. But
Did you get your... Oh, never mind. The other box you're waiting for today, I was a part of.
yeah, I waited for a box for 2 weeks.
Ground shipping from North Carolina. Like, what did you order?
And I showed up today and I showed Brandon. He goes, "I have boxes of those in the back." Yep, no big deal. And they're the right ones. The right ones weren't in stock.
Weren't in stock, but I had, because I bought them all.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So,
Put them in there so that if R&D needs it. Josh just didn't ask me first.
nope, I just went and bought them.
I think he paid more, too.
Yeah, definitely. You win some, you lose some. But yes, so
That was fun.
I know you guys have been waiting on some of those beadlocks, and a number of them have been restocked. So they were packaging through a ton of wheels in the last
Did we get two slotted rings back?
black.
Black. Like
Black,
this?
yes, like that. The black ones did come back. The clear ones, again, the clear is what we're waiting on in general. That has been just a slower process, but we had a lot of that come back, and that was fine. So you guys will see a bunch of that stuff continue to keep hitting. Micro scrappy.
What's that?
No, I got the carbon cub
Comp stance patch.
Comp stance patch. I don't think that I got... That one's not up yet. However, the bare pin, Brandon did add the photo for me last week. That is live on the site.
Was it the bear one you were waiting on?
Yep. And you got that one added for me. So those, so the next one of those, I think that's 3 of the 5 are up. And then we'll have to decide on which one is next. I don't remember exactly all of which ones we've done. I know we've done the bear, the Vanquish. I don't think we've done the
You showed them all
stance.
off because you're not one to leak anything.
Yeah.
Except,
Yeah. Promotional fun things.
yeah. Oil caps are coming. I'm going to say 30 days just to be safe.
Yeah.
They are done. They're packaged. So
Clear, you mean silver color? So the silver is aluminum, and then it has a clear anodized coating on top. So it's not a silver coloring that gets applied to the wheel. It's a clear coat that gets put on top of the aluminum color. So no, when we say clear, we're talking about actual clear anodizing.
Yeah.
That's the reason that terminology is used.
we do a matte clear and a gloss clear. So a matte is on this knuckle.
Yeah, you'll see that
Gloss clear is pretty much
Yeah, it's
very. I mean, it is clear on top of the raw part.
right. So that's when you see that used, like as far as the terminology on our site and things like that. That's why we say clear instead of silver, because we're not actually putting a silver anodize on anything. Finally, VP swag.
Yeah. Yep.
We did
Lots
make
of
sure
requests,
and
made it happen.
expand the size range that we were offering in a number of things.
Although I did see a comment earlier. Somebody said we didn't offer huge size yet. We did up to 4X.
5X.
We did up to 5X.
We did 5X on
Shirts.
hoodies.
Oh. He was talking about hoodies, so.
Maybe I did. I don't remember. I did. Yeah, 5X on something, 4X on the others.
Nick, I saw your kilos.
No,
Looked excellent.
Everything has always just been clear Anna. There was some like website inconsistencies from like old
Product description?
what do you call it, webmasters
Yeah.
that were handling some of that were using incorrect terms.
So hoodies are only up to 3X. If that's the case, it's because they haven't been added to inventory yet.
Yeah, I'll double check
Or
that.
you didn't make. the
No,
right-
that should have all been. That should have been.
5X does not fit over Josh's head. With or without a hat on. Yeah.
I think I could wear 5X with no pants. Nobody would notice.
Not cool. Visual person. Barely.
2 kilos. We did talk about that in previous episodes. I didn't talk about it. You know that.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could say that you talked about it and you wouldn't die.
Be like, yeah, probably.
You'd be
Yeah, I mean,
It was talked about that we are working on styles and sizes of things like that. And 2 kilos, yes, at some point.
do you want me to
you'll
see if we have one later on?
Sure. So
I crossed paths with Josh just outside the studio. He's like, "What? What are you carrying?" What? Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, 2 kilos. Brian was actually working on packaging BOMs for these earlier this week. Maybe it was last week. I don't know if we have any back from plating, but as the beadlock ring production ramps up, we keep up with Sierras. What else do we have in 2.2? Right? No, Sierras.
Riots, Sierras.
But the slotted ring currently is only on Sierras.
That's correct.
So Kilo will be the next.
The slotted ring is a Battleborn, call it like an exclusive as far as it coming on the wheels.
Right.
And that's because it is a different outer beadlock style. It's got a
Have any
chamfer.
loose ones, do we?
It has a chamfer to the outside edge, which is something that the Battleborn full-size wheels do.
Yep.
Chris from Battleborn was like, something he always wanted on his rings because he was always hitting the ring, that hard edge on his wheels, and that's just what he wanted. So,
But those have black rings. We have to test fit parts. We grab what we have,
yes.
And
And that wheel doesn't have any coating on it.
Yeah,
either,
this is
so,
a raw,
So that's
that's why that is not a production part.
fresh off the machine type option.
And then they put it on my desk and say, please do all the paperwork. Hey, Brian.
A lot of paperwork.
You mind helping?
There's a lot of paperwork today in general.
They haven't come across my desk yet for photos. So we're
Yeah.
still a little ways off. But
Yeah, because we also, once they're done and things like that, keep going, we have to make sure that we have enough to then do the release of them, and you guys have seen that in the past. We did release the kilos early with like the optic deal, but since this is a 2.2,
you
you're
guys
not
knew
gonna-
they were coming.
You're not really going to see that.
And when I saw Josh's thumbnail preview for today's live feed and he was trying to blank something out to clickbait you guys, I decided to grab something.
So in that photo, the reason, every Tuesday around, say noon, I go, crap, I have to do a thumbnail for today.
Uh-huh.
I say the same thing every week, and then I kind of think and look around, and we had our electrician in here who works on, electrician. He started as our electrician, and then he's just like general,
Do it all.
anything that's needed.
My neighbor,
Brand, yeah.
crawler buddy,
And he
VP,
had
fan.
he had
all.
his origin here, which got some special treatment, and
If you, yeah.
it's an employee perk, which is basically what, that's
Does he spend enough time bugging us that he's considered an employee now?
right.
Yeah.
he definitely
Hanging
doesn't
out in the office.
He definitely
No, he
doesn't,
doesn't
bug
bug
us.
us. No,
That's
not
the
at
thing.
all. Yeah.
He's here a lot, but
Yeah.
he's not a pest.
So I think he's smart. What he does is when we need something from him, like, hey, help.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, can you do this on my origin?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll be there right away. Not a problem.
I have a request.
I'll break my schedule special for you.
Yeah.
This isn't something I would normally do. And then in change, he says, hey, speaking of, wouldn't normally do that. How about-
Yeah.
So,
If that's Vittorio, he texts me because you put new boot.
yeah.
He's like, back to school shoe shopping? Question mark?
Did I forget to change that other text?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But I was like, oh, that's actually kind of fun.
Yeah. So, but we had Dusty's, and his was on the far right side of that photo, and it's a polished clear ano over top, and it looks beautiful. And then Brian, our engineer, you've met him before, the guy who leaks stuff. He had a polished red one, and then we had Jim's special one. So put all three of those there, took a photo. It was fun to see all of those together. Brandon's is at home.
I need to wire it. We have actually one of the things I was going to do today in our
Are you going to run that?
downtime. I don't know. I need to wire it. So I got my dig servo. I put a dig in my origin. Got to throw all the option parts at the origin. What that we were joking about today. Dig. So I have my shift servo. I have a Fusion in it, 2300. Brian found a light controller that works with the Q series.
Yep.
You can wire it into channel 3, 4, whatever, and then turn the Q series on and off. So I need to wire that up, and then it's ready. My tires aren't clearing because I'm running 2.2s.
Yes.
And I have to decide whether or not I want to let it, like, rub the black anodizing off the polished black body.
Did you on your... Not really.
No.
The
So, yeah, I might go down to a Yokohama.
stretch of 475.
Yeah, because those 2.2 matte black Sierras look so good.
Because Brandon's is polished black, and it does look great.
Polished black with the black cage, and then, yeah, the Sierras look good.
So, yeah.
So I might run that. Sorry, you got to catch up.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at this. Okay, so Compstance hoodie is showing available in 5X, but it does not come up in fan gear. The two hoodies in the fan gear. Okay. I'll double check why that's not showing everything that way.
I wonder if those were new sizes that were added, so it bumped the category.
It's a weird thing that sometimes with the anyway, I'll get it. I'll get that corrected.
If you guys see issues on the website, please let us know. Tell Josh it's all his fault.
Yeah,
And
I'm sure it's a quick thing. It's just something that I don't always notice right away. So, not a problem. I'll get that fixed for you.
10K in origins in that photo.
Yeah. Yeah, but we have an event coming up that Vanquish is supporting at Cisco Grove, not this weekend, but next weekend. It's called Scale Challenge West, which is the holiday weekend. Yeah, right? Labor Day.
I think I'm going to bring my kids, so I got to get some cars ready.
Yeah, just grab it. Like, I got to make a decision on what they're going to drive.
See how close this thing is.
That should be ready to go, shouldn't it?
It should be.
I would think so as well.
That one has a Fusion.
The
Need some shock updates.
sure, yep.
Over under on battery.
Under.
Safe.
Sick. We
Plugged
did.
in. No.
Just rattling around inside. No. Can you polish anodized parts? No, they have to be polished beforehand.
Right.
That otherwise because the anodizing, what's different from anodizing versus paint or powder coat is that it actually goes into the material a small amount as well. So it's not just above the surface. So when you scratch it and you scratch it deep, it doesn't come off. That's why it has to be beforehand.
I need to swap this receiver. Has a Futaba. Do you have an extra 7px my 5-year-old could borrow for 500 gates?
I wonder if I have a 4 p.m.
Ooh, I have my 4px, but
I was
think
saying
the
4
throttle,
p.m.
The throttle pot is bad on it.
You don't
so.
need another excuse for him to put that in the river.
Yeah.
As far as, are you still doing a couple of H10 origins a day? We've been doing them on Thursdays instead. Right now we're getting caught up. So this Thursday, if there are some to be available, they will go up around 10 a.m. That is what we've been doing generally, is about a 10 a.m. release on those on Thursdays. You'll have to check this week. I did check earlier today just to see where we were at with what everything was going out. We had a couple of weeks of just kind of a little bit of slow, and as far as the production side, so I do not know if we'll have that batch or a larger batch to put up. So anyway,
I agree, Frank. It'll get an RTR transmitter.
Yeah,
I
that's
just got to swap the receiver, reprogram. Yeah,
that's
the way to go.
yeah. What's up from Oil Rig Patterson? Hey, I hope stay safe. That's watch where I've seen Landman. Can be very dangerous.
Add the VP lanyards to reward points. That is a good
Great, I can do that.
suggestion.
That's not a problem.
Yep.
That's I got no problem with changing up some of that stuff.
Are you taking notes? 4X, 5X
Steel
lanyards.
trap. Is there a new platform launching, and when can we expect it? Even if it was launching tomorrow, I would not tell you today. So, the standard response to that question, there you go.
I'm not saying a thing because I think people read me too well.
One of my optics has 2.25 has 5.75 tusks on them. Which hubs should run? 575 tusks.
So here's
That's a 475
with a 5.1.
So I'd go
I'm just
to
holding it on. So
725, 600 or 725. 725.
So in this direction, it doesn't matter because you're just going to push out the height. Yeah.
725. Final answer.
That's wide. Maybe
A 600.
Maybe 600.
It might rub.
I don't know how wide tusks are. Are they did they keep the width?
I don't know.
I haven't seen those in person.
Yeah.
Either of those two.
Yeah. Brandon and I have my 5-year-old on a Radio Master in 3-position switch to 57.
So our digital transmitter, the reason we have a digital transmitter is because I have kids.
So Brandon's.
And I can turn the throttle and brake-in points down to 40, 50, slowly work it up. Yeah. That digital transmitter has been awesome for that reason.
It is nice to have.
Model memory, 4th channel. When we were developing the Twin and we had discussed how are we going to put this in an RTR, the digital transmitter came up because you have to be able to set those endpoints on those 3rd, 4th channels.
The other thing is when we go to some of these events and talk to dealers, if a brand like us, maybe they're trying it out, when it goes into a hobby shop, just about any hobby shop employee is going to understand how to program that digital transmitter because it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy to get through. If you give them, just a random transmitter that they have to go try and figure out, they're not going to love it.
This has weight in it, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. And 2-stage pumps.
Thanks.
Apparently, our kit video, we were running weights and 2-stage pumps.
So much sand in here.
Don't give me ideas.
Little shovel, building the castle.
Right here. Gotcha. I'm taking the center caps off.
Yeah.
in the event they break something on trail and I have to get the wheels off.
Yeah, you don't want to have to be.
Not
doing
that anything we make breaks,
Yeah.
or a 5-year-old could break anything. But
that's a tough battle.
yeah,
For sure.
that's a lot of sand.
How about for a live feed, setting up a remote to set up dig and or overdrive?
Yes,
That's not a problem at all. Something, and that's probably something that needs to be more of like a
product
a
video.
product video, just a quick 3-minute video or something like
when
that.
we started this
We had hoped to be able to,
studio build, Josh promised that we would have tech videos.
yeah, that we absolutely could, and then
It's a lot of work in editing, prep. You have to write up a script. You have to know exactly what you're going to cover. Yes, we need to do that.
Time in a day. That's
I have recorded some videos on how to do that. I could give those to Michael. So if you send us an email, like just like a quick like visual, push this, go here.
we
We can get you that info.
The product ladder is
tough.
Is
I
tough
know.
to understand.
Yep.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Let me see if I have one.
God. Is there a place to find endpoint settings for the twin email fam, or is it pretty easy to get it right? That's not something that you can email. That's something that you have to physically look at in front of you in your vehicle.
Every servo's different.
Every servo's different. Where the servo horn goes on can be slightly different because they're not exactly keyed to be the exact same timing of the gear every time, just because of how they manufacture them. So it's not something that you can just get the values from in an email. You'll have to actually just go in there and physically set it up while watching the horn move each way. The other thing,
Batteries?
the number of people who
Don't know how to put batteries in.
because it is
I
different
get it.
because the
Yep.
two halves separate, and then you still don't have like a battery compartment because you have to take off this little thing here,
Yeah.
and then you can get the batteries on the inside. It is odd.
Yeah. There's a diagram printed in there.
Yeah, which way is which? Or you can just use your radio like this.
This must have been a new Phoenix RTR pack. Included an extra wheel nut.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. And if you get a new Phoenix RTR with the portals, there is the adapter tool in the spare parts bag. So if you guys are new to our portals with the larger wheel nut,
yeah.
the adapter tool slides right into the cross wrench.
Let's see. Yeah, that remote threw me for a loop the first time. I know what you mean. It's like one of those things like, this
Yeah.
is different.
It makes sense. It keeps it nice and compact, and you know the base isn't massive.
Right.
Garbage.
Got it. Tech setup, videos for shock setup, soft firm springs, and oil preferences for trail versus comp stuff.
You're writing all this down, right?
Well, it's an interesting thing just because like so much of that is a personal preference.
We could each share our
It's
own.
just like, yeah, we could like give you our personal feelings on it. Like Brandon and I run pretty different setups.
Really? I thought I got you converted.
No, you run way heavier oils than I do.
Typically, I end up beating Josh at the local comps.
Uh-huh.
So,
Brandon goes to 2 of them a year when he.
everyone. I'll go to the local comps. You have the luxury of traveling.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll give you that. I'm not at those beating you.
But yeah, it's one of those. It's a personal preference type setup, and there is just no. This is better. It depends where you're at. The whole thing.
Frank's suggestion for dig and overdrive. Yeah, turn those endpoints way down before you plug the servo in and the linkage is hooked up. Before you even put the servo horn on, turn it on. Make sure the servo is centered. Figure out
Yep.
what position it's actually in, if it's in front or back, and then put the servo horn on close and slowly increase the endpoints till you get to max.
Yeah. Yeah, you just want to max, meaning like where it stops moving.
Stops on, not max on the radio, max
Right.
throw.
And then
Physically.
I usually back it off a little bit, just like 1 or 2%, just to make sure that I'm not in a little bit of bind. Also, make sure that it's moved into position properly, so that it's fully engaging in whatever dig or 2-speed type thing that
Right.
you're actually programming.
So I can, man, are you gonna be able to see this? I won't be able to do it backwards. That'll be tough. All right, to get to the third and fourth channel, you're going to hit select multiple times, and then you're going to see endpoint, and it's going to be set to channel 1, which is steering. So select button brought you to that menu. The channel button will change that to throttle, channel 3.
Yep.
And then from there, it's defaulted to 10%. That way you're not immediately installing a servo and going 100%. From there, you hit your plus and minus buttons to increase it. If you want to set the other end
you're
of that
already
channel,
off.
I'm already off?
Yeah.
Not easy.
Yes.
So select until you see EPAs, then hit channel to get to third, fourth, and then to set each position, you actually switch it. And that'll change where you're at.
What direction
plus,
it's
minus.
moving. Yeah.
Yep.
How long is
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
That sounded weird.
How long is the lanyard?
I know what I did.
Can radio be used? It's not really the length of like a regular lanyard or like a radio lanyard.
We got an email complaint that it was not long enough for
right.
that use.
It's
a standard lanyard.
It's like it's just
for keys, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and we didn't put in the description that it was intended for radios.
Yeah. So.
But we also just didn't say it wasn't. So Michael got a real nice email one day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not what it was intended for.
But yeah, it's just a little piece of
If
swag.
it smokes, it was set too high.
Yeah, back it down.
Typically. Yeah, back it down until the smoke stops.
Can the beep be disabled? No, not on that radio. And it's only doing it when you're programming, not when you're actually.
Yeah, when you're
using it or switching things.
Although the channel 3 button does not beep.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I figured out how I made that noise though. Now I can't repeat it. There we go. I went to push off and I also bumped the trim button at the same exact time.
I learned how to set EPAs the hard way. I think we all have.
Oh yeah.
Like
Steering.
I remember setting up the very first dig in one of my early comp rigs in
Even throttle position. Like
2000 gear mesh. I remember taking one of my first builds to the hobby shop and just being like, and they grabbed the gear mesh and they're like, and it literally like showed it to somebody like, whoa, feel that. Fair enough.
Okay.
We all have to go through our trials. It's just
yeah.
yeah.
My wife calls it the beeps. Yeah, you just keep programming.
The other day, our robot vacuum was like saying something like something failure, reboot system.
Yeah.
And Nicole thought it was me programming a radio. She was just like,
She's like, can you please stop?
yeah. I'm like, that's
Sweetie,
not.
it's the vacuum
That's
under the
not
couch.
me. It's
Yeah.
somewhere else. So,
The transmitters are talking now.
Will Vanquish be selling the new VS410 RTR body? At this time, no. That body is not planned to be sold separately on its own.
We really tried to sell all of the painted bodies.
And it just...
We have some painted bodies in stock.
Yeah. So, at this time, no.
I would love that they sold well, but yeah, it's tough. It's a lot of labor and cost to apply decals, have them trimmed, painted, packaged,
Yeah.
and then we
stored.
price them as competitively as we can. And yeah,
Because, like, when you're pricing this thing, like, someone's painted those bodies. It's not just, like, a robot. So...
yeah, carefully applied the window mask.
Yeah, painted it,
Window
removed
decals.
it, decal, the whole thing. But it is currently 3:30, so if you're on Facebook, then jump over to the YouTube feed.
I haven't even gotten 2 wheels done yet.
Well, there's only 4, so you're behind.
I need to find a receiver.
If you're on Facebook, jump over to YouTube. The second half of the show is on the YouTube side only, and then subscribe and watch over there for the rest. But otherwise, if you're not going to do that, thank you for watching this far, and we will see you next Tuesday.
There's a surprise at Cisco Grove in 2 weeks. Did you see that comment?
I did not yet.
Matt said that.
Matt.
I don't know anything about that.
Which Matt?
No, right?
Oh, right there. Oh, the one that says Matt. I was
Matt,
like-
M-A-T-T.
That's Brandon having it on Surprise Cisco Grove to us?
I do not. I know we're doing some stuff with the organizers.
Yes.
But nothing that hasn't been announced. We're helping out.
We have
giveaway.
We've donated some stuff for giveaways.
Poker
Yes.
Run. One of the 2 trails that are 500 gates long is Vanquish, like start gate. But beyond that, maybe Jim did something I don't know about.
No, I'm not.
Elio's busy. He talks to us all, but we don't all talk to each other.
Right. Did the inspiration of the new Phoenix come from the tuk-tuks in the shelf? Actually, I was reminded of where it came from. It came from the Lamborghini, the Verde,
Sesto Elemento.
the Verde Draco.
That one.
Yeah.
Same set.
And I liked that color. And then Brandon
that
found
color. Yeah, but it was
Brandon
on
found a really cool version that also had that like yellowy orangish
graphic in it.
graphic
and
inspiration.
bronze wheels, which we didn't.
So that's where we ended up going with it. And yeah, that was the inspiration of it when we were actually getting that.
Yep. And then I put construction line graphics on it.
Yeah. That was
that-
cool. It's a departure from like
Yeah.
any of the styles we've done before, which was fun.
Really happy with how the graphics worked out with the darker bed color.
Yes.
Like I painted bodies that way, and I just couldn't figure out how we were actually going to paint that dark lower section. So
Right. Yeah, that's exactly it. I figured Fan brought another supercar and you paint matched it. No, his is
Lamborghini tractors.
yeah.
Clarkson's Farm reference.
So let's see. What brand is the RTR radio?
It's a turbo
Turbo Racing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could technically, if you go on Amazon, you could get almost the same radio under Turbo Racing.
Right.
But we do a lot of our own programming changes in there.
Yep. We're able to do that just so that we can have a consistent firmware, like basic settings that
Right.
are built into it. If it's a portal versus straight, it can make sure that it's got the right rotation. All of those things are just little things that we tweak so that when they're updated, they all have the same.
Yeah. Some of the early radios, this may have been one. Nope.
There's
Right
a
on the
spider
hose,
that just crawled off the.
some of the. Thank you. Did you mix it in my sand?
Yeah.
You could change the model memory right from the home screen. So as soon as you got your dig and overdrive servo set up on your twin and you accidentally bumped plus,
Oh, it would change the model.
it would change the model and both servos would go to 100% endpoints.
Right.
We quickly made a change on that. So you cannot change the model memory from the home screen now.
Right.
So that's something like the OEM, the original manufacturer's radio will still have that. ABS we removed.
Yep.
Remember that?
As well as the SVC, right?
Yeah, guys would bump the ABS on and wonder why, like, when they're in reverse, the truck was just like full
Yeah.
throttle, like jittering. It's like, you turned your ABS on. Yeah, so we've made changes to it programming wise to make it better for us.
So yeah, it's the little things that go along with projects like that. It's just kind of how trying to make sure that you minimize people's confusion as well as continue just to try and make it as easy and clear for people.
Yes.
Hello, Matt. Thank you for joining us. It would be nice to see a brushless version with a 2-in-1. That's been something we've gone down that look in the past. Hey, I will. Brandon really wanted that
So bad.
when we were originally doing the stance.
It was okay. We legitimately blindfolded
People
in
who-
a way,
that
in a way,
yes.
and built a brushed 1060 35 turn RTR stance, and then a Fusion SE RTR stance. Servos same, transmitters same, battery, everything. And we said, drive these 2 cars.
People who did not know what we were doing.
They had tons of RC experience.
Yeah, but they didn't know what we were like. 100%
Went back and forth, drove the same courses, forward, reverse, switch cars, forward, reverse.
And
which car do you like better?
And it was just like,
It's like,
so
and so we could not justify the cost increase.
for a regular customer. While some people will have, you start getting into all of the other things that make your truck that went the brushless 2-in-1, which I do like brushless 2-in-1s.
That's all. I mean, that's
And we use them in tons of things, and
Yeah.
we really agree. But you use a pro or you use things like that where you do get a little bit more resolution and things like that, and it's just like, so
We legitimately tried to justify it more than just the appearance of having a better
Right.
set of electronics. Yeah, it was. I was really bummed.
so yeah.
I was like, 100% we're doing this in the stance. This is going to be the best.
And then we just
Out of the box performance crawler. And
then what we ended up doing, we're like, you know what it would benefit a lot more from instead is some weight up front.
Yep.
Out of the box. So we decided to put some more of that value into doing the center
knuckle weights?
the heavy alloy
Covers.
knuckle
Yeah.
weights. And that was just like
and then it drove better.
even
no
and it's
matter
just like,
what.
okay,
Yeah.
this is a better way to go. So
People need something to upgrade. Brushed is fine. Yeah. I will say when I give my 5-year-old a brush system versus brushless, he will smoke that brush motor way faster. And
yeah.
there is that argument for a new RTR customer not understanding how to drive a car or what it's intended for, or that you can't just, drive up to that tree and bury the tires for 15 minutes.
While looking away.
Yeah, go walk off and I gotta pee.
I've been with your kids when they were learning to drive. I'm like,
Did you give me that?
Yeah, the F-150?
The 12th
yeah. See the Thunder Tiger.
Thunder Tiger. I actually dug that out of the attic. And it's been like, the body's been zip tied back together and painted but it did thousands of laps down our stairs.
Oh.
Back up. Yeah.
And it did fantastic. I couldn't believe it.
They did burn a motor doing exactly what I just described up against a tree.
Yeah, because John was learning to
Buried
drive
the
on it. It was
axles.
just, and he'd just be looking away and still holding in.
Yeah. Testing the Pro. Oh, no. Was it the Pro? I think it was testing the Phoenix. When we first did the plastic drive shafts. He was the first to break a set of those.
Yeah. I remember I broke a set at one of our local comps testing. And
Testing it?
Yeah.
In front of everybody? And you're like,
yeah.
ooh.
And it made the loudest pop.
That's a
was
pretty
like, oh.
That's a pretty hard plastic to
And when it just
Yeah.
it finally, I was like, oh, that was. I thought it was a
scoop
gear.
up your parts and walk
Yeah,
away
it's like-
before anybody. Yeah. Let's see. Ram
Thanks-
clamps.
thanks, Rick.
Yes.
Finished up.
Yep, we did it. You guys asked. We delivered. 12 months later.
Have either of you tried the 2-in-1 on 4S yet? I'm debating trying it, going back to 4. So I do run the home system only on 3S though. It has got so much punch that and just on 3S. I've switched back to mainly running 3S these days because I have so many Fusions which can only handle up to 3S. And then when I went to the homes and I put it on 3, I was just like, it's just got so much more pop from that 0 RPM. It was
You had a test sample of that motor, right?
I tested it for quite a while.
I was very jealous. I wanted to try that.
Yeah,
And it just sat on his desk for months.
it wasn't there that long. Sweet, I had a 3,000 kV2. Yeah, that was the one that basically the one I tested. Almost the
it's
same.
a 3000. Okay.
Yeah, it's a faster one.
Yeah,
And
3S is plenty.
yeah,
Yeah.
so fast.
Do you need some center caps?
I sure don't.
You okay?
Like getting a phone call from our packaging team. I don't know why, but this is boring. Get to the leaks. Brandon already did, Matt. You should have been here earlier. Ooh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was covering it.
Should we not show Matt? Since
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't know? Yeah, wait. I grabbed a 2.2 kilo because Josh covered the tires that were on Brian's Origin for some reason, just for YouTube clickbait
Yeah, why not?
ishness.
And then I labeled it back to school because I didn't know what else to put on here. So
Yeah.
and none of
so
it
yeah,
means
2.2
anything.
kilo. This is not the color combo, Matt, that we will be doing. It's just what we threw together to test fit them before they go to production.
Yeah.
So just like the 1.9s, it'll be clear and clear, black and black. Any F10 straights to show off? Yes, they are all over this desk right now.
Yeah, that's a front,
Front, assembled rear.
rear.
They're coming off the machines.
They're being anodized now. So
Brian was working on the BOMs for these today.
Yep.
We'll get plating back. I'll start shooting photos. soon as production's good, we'll
Yep.
have those up
It'll
on the
be
site.
amount that, I do assume that those will be one of those things that will be a popular run on them, and it'll be.
They'll keep going. We'll ramp them up.
We have a machine that's nearly
Almost
dedicated.
dedicated to it right now. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's going like crazy. So you'll get them.
All
you'll keep
4
seeing
will
them.
sell out. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah.
You will see them, and you'll see them just keep going. But you're probably gonna have to be fast at the first.
Just
drops.
like,
So
Battleborns are that way. I think I saw kilos in stock for a long time after the initial, couldn't keep them in stock.
right, and
It's
now
just
then they
how-
went out of stock for a little bit. Now black and bronze, for those of you who weren't here the whole time, black and bronze kilos and Sierras were put back in stock. So you can grab those if you're looking. And
these do work with plastic third members, plastic knuckles, or the aluminum
Or
parts.
the aluminum parts, yes.
So we test fit them with both. This is actually an old one that had the interference on the Vanguard side.
on the steering,
Yep.
yeah, once it was low.
So we fixed that. So everything gets test fit and triple checked.
Yeah, the aluminum axles on the Origin make fun noises on the rocks.
Yes,
yeah,
they do. That is the best.
Yeah, when you have a truck like that was like the Pro, and you could just my Pro on 4S on
Plowing into
you
rocks.
just rock racing through
Yeah.
everything. Just bah, bah, oh, everything sounded so solid. It's like whoo.
Matt says aluminum third member on a plastic housing. That's how I have my VRD carbon set up, actually.
On competition, yeah, I know what you mean. But I will say that
The aluminum axles work really well on the carbon as well.
when we were running in Utah with the We Are Rock stuff,
The buggies or
buggies,
Okay.
my Pro Mod, and I had a spot when I dropped a front tire in something, and it was fighting to come up kind of
Yeah.
out of an undercut almost. I was really concerned about.
You got a plastic housing on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it runs F10 straights.
Ah, yes.
So I was just like, oh.
Yep.
And I didn't have an extra housing with me if something did happen.
Of course not. No
It's like,
preparation.
No. And then it popped free and it's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, because you can't reverse. That's a point.
Yeah. I didn't want to
Wait,
do that.
does We Are Rock count reverses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
I need to get after. I need to join you guys with that stuff.
Uh-huh.
I know.
Right. Aluminum VFD, I'll buy 10. That's
What parts do you actually want out of aluminum? I'm curious. Generally, do you want the cases for strength, or is it just an appearance thing?
yeah.
Do you want that whole scale shroud, or is this on a carbon without the shroud?
Yeah. Do you want the shroud so it's like Origin level?
You could take a chunk and then turn it into just this little thin, the bell housing.
Servo on axle compatible, I assume.
Yes, it will be. Yep.
We had one with it on there.
Yeah, because we checked all that stuff.
It was in here even.
Was it?
It was.
We may have grabbed it for BLM stuff.
Yeah, could have been. But yes, every
I do not have a servo mount.
drops
in here.
on there for sure.
Our desk is really clean, so
Yeah.
if
No,
it was here, I'd see it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of YouTube. It's all perfectly clean. You don't have to.
I'm waiting for you to rip the cables out of the PC. Shut up. I have a new desk in the office. Before we hired Brian, we laid some stuff out.
Brandon got an adjustable power standing.
It was
desk.
the only desk that had the proper length tops for me to build the L shape and maximize my workspace. But they are powered. And there's two
sections.
sections. And Josh just cannot help himself. It just splits my screen. It's just and then I have to tap it to get it right back to the perfect height so they're level again and my arms aren't pissed off. Such a child. It's also because the
controller.
the controller's
Right
right,
by
where
where
he
he
walks
walks.
by all the time. The desk is a leak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are you driving
Wouldn't
at?
be the first time Josh ended a streamer.
I seriously thought your cable routing is questionable. I'm like,
Yeah, there's a
he's
lot.
gonna just boom. camera off.
Or it wouldn't be. It'd just turn the monitor off. We'd think it was off, and we'd start talking about it. But anyway, yes. As far as what am I going to run at Cisco Grove?
Everybody wants the bell housing.
If you have to eat it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll just give Jim the CAD. And say,
Yeah,
I did,
so here,
I did
just-
my part.
machine this.
Here you go.
This little,
All these M2 threaded
Yeah.
holes. Make sure, yeah. And that real complex shape right at the end where it goes to the front
Yeah.
housing and it has that little arc to it.
yeah,
Yeah, just
I did it here.
yeah.
So yeah, the aluminum H10 panels. That's not something that right now we have plans for. That's the Origin version is its own thing, but those aren't compatible with a regular H10 cage.
And it actually, we could have done it, but I was so impressed with the aftermarket immediately jumping on the
Yeah.
H10. Like, wow, look at that. Everybody's doing everything we could dream of doing.
Yeah. So
Not that you guys obviously would want the Vanquish version.
right, but it's
The Origin was the focus. The Origin, H10 Origin, and the H10 were being developed at the same time. Jim and I at one point were actually racing, but there was so much programming in the H10 Origin.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the aluminum version basically. So
how long is this show? It's
It
about an
feels-
hour.
feels like it goes by really fast. Yeah.
How about a plastic origin? You know what? I haven't banned anybody in like weeks.
We didn't necessarily ban Bart that time.
Technically a timeout. And I don't think he noticed right away.
No,
So
he must have just been over there just typing comments, but not noticed that they weren't.
And everyone's just posting his name. Like, what?
Free Bart. Yeah. Don't take it out on Bart. Anyways, what are you running at Cisco?
I'm going to run my Rockabilly.
Okay.
The new one I'm building.
Because it's 2 500 gate courses.
Yes. And that's how I bought all those 2200 packs.
That took 2 weeks to get here with the wrong plug on them.
Yeah.
You could have just asked me. Yeah.
So
Perfect.
I bought a bunch of batteries.
2200. Is that going to be enough runtime? You're going to be swapping packs.
I'll swap packs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
I imagine I'll need
Because,
3, 4.
so I took my Phoenix off the shelf
Yes.
to prep. And mine is a mullet setup, portal rear. It's
Your original.
original. The
Yes.
one that I basically, it has a winch on it, dig. It's the one I grab when I want to go
Right.
run.
I thought that had F10Ts.
No, that was the one we used for the F10T
Oh, the video that we shot
video,
with
and
Brad.
that green body is hanging in my shop.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I can fit a 5,000 pack on that, which, if you're just out running gates, that is the greatest. Like,
It is nice.
5,000 3S, you're going to finish.
Yeah.
Bring one extra, and that's it. You're gonna have like 3-4 batteries on you.
Yeah. I'll just carry a fanny pack.
You see, what I like to do is
So I'll have
Accessorize.
Uncrustables, and 2200s.
you got to make sure you don't accidentally grab the 2200 and take it. Yeah, 8,000 plus only. Yeah,
I got a 30,000. You want to try
But-
to fit that in there?
yeah. But with my kids, if they're driving optics or V410s, I guess a 3600 fits in an optic. That should last.
As long as their attention span.
I don't know. The last time we did a scale challenge and I brought my oldest,
Oh yeah.
the whole thing, and some of the gates is like, I'm gonna go do that again, and he would just do it over and over. Yeah, I'm like, come on, we gotta keep going.
500 gates, is that more than 4 hours?
It could be.
It really depends because right now they're kind of anticipating like 200 to 300 people. So if you get on one of those courses that maybe has a tough spot early, it can back up, and then
yes.
you have this kind of like accordion effect.
Valid. Those courses can get
Yeah.
very backed up.
Yes.
There is a water crossing. Dean came by last week and said he's running the
barge.
barge,
Which
I think
is-
it's an air. It's like a.
Yeah, it's like a airboat.
He could fit multiple trucks on it at a time, and he's just going to be sitting there with his hat on, just driving the barge back and forth.
Yeah.
With water. I
Which-
wonder how much of a
I'm nervous about.
Oh, and it has an automated lift gate.
Right.
So he doesn't have to get up. He just
Yeah.
unloads them,
And exactly.
drives back, picks them up.
It's just, I'm a little worried because I don't know that I'm waterproof.
Ooh, I'm not either.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I've got that new.
Dean's a pretty good driver.
Yeah. I'm just worried about like the unbalance.
The other people on the boat with
Yeah.
their 18-pound trucks.
Yeah, like I'm gonna pay for like the
the VIP transport.
yeah. I want individual transport.
Yeah.
You were fine in Colorado. This is a different truck.
Small tire guys, hold us up. Oh, you know what? We should run small tires. Come on.
It's Cisco. Cisco's got amazing terrain. There's great chances to run some hard like option lines.
I know. Especially while you're stuck waiting.
Yeah.
I think my mullet Phoenix actually might have 4.5s on it. When we were releasing the 4.5s, I mounted up a set.
Yeah. Is that the XATs?
The Yokohama XATs.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
But those Falcon 419s are, I love that tread pattern.
Yeah, I ran those on
They actually work really well.
that's what I ran on my Porsche 1.9.
Yeah.
And that was they
I
did
want to
great.
I would love to do a spec class with those tires.
On what?
An optic. Where is my straight axle optic? Is that on my desk? Remember the one I shortened the wheelbase and I had 419s on it? Nobody knew they were 419s
Yeah.
because it was narrower and shorter.
Yeah, it was like a 12-inch wheelbase.
and it
something like
looked
that.
right.
Yeah, it did look good.
Yeah. He's talking crap. Are you guys going to have a booth at Cisco?
So
We've been discussing it, but we're also there to
We're all gonna
support
go
them
run.
and play.
yeah, we're all gonna go run, which
Like-
is not something we normally get to do
Yeah.
at the events. Normally, I just sit in a booth. Like I don't normally drive at an event. I bet at most of the big events that I go to, I don't turn a radio on.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Some of the favorite people I've met at these events are when you're on trail and you just end up driving with them for an hour or two, and
yeah,
it's a good time to get out. We're both passionate about that stuff, so
and especially up there, like we've had such good times at that place and haven't got to in 5 or 6 years.
And those guys build such good trails.
Yeah.
like it really is a variety of terrain, obstacles. They mix it up. It's a good time.
So that's one of those reasons that it's like, hey,
Can you?
this time we want to just
You gonna hang out with me? Can you, like, maybe watch one of my kids and then I'll have the other
do you give me like a leash or a taser?
and a bag full of Crustables?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'll divide it in half. One for it, one for me.
Yeah.
You're gonna go home with jelly everywhere. Me.
You specifically. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna pick up the car to check what's wrong, and they're just gonna full throttle
Yeah.
it on you. Yeah.
Exactly. I could easily handle John.
Yeah.
That's no problem. So, like working the SEAM show, being stuck in the booth. Yeah, it's like we do those.
That would be tough. I would wander off constantly.
So
Vanquish bib, new merch.
taser
Yeah.
leash. Oh, one of them. Yeah,
What?
just a taser leash.
Always, yeah. You don't have to aim then.
Yeah.
Just fifth channel on your 7PX. Just
5 minutes left. You guys got questions, or let us know if you're going to make it to Scale Challenge West. As we mentioned, we'll have some stuff there that we've got donated to the raffle. Maybe some
Should
of the.
I run my Origin? I mean, if I'm just following the kids, like, they might dent it.
Well, I wouldn't even worry about that.
It's built to be driven.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I plan to drive as well, but like
500 gates? Sounds
1,000 gates.
Well, yeah.
1,000 gates.
Yeah. Mesh
So-
hats back in stock soon. Those did not sell as hard as I tried.
Yeah.
And
that's-
Josh won't allow it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Those are the same ones. The ones that are still
Available.
are the ones that were available 3 years ago
The original order. Yep.
or more.
Yep.
So, no.
I tried. Yep.
Brandon, can you watch my kid too?
Do I look like that patient of a person? I'm asking Josh to help me. Yeah. Josh is actually a pretty good uncle, so
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that, especially the kid.
Crustables and RC cars, I'm game.
Those kids like me. We're good. This will be my first time at Scale Challenge West. I'm a little overwhelmed. Literally, don't be. This is the there could not be a lower pressure situation.
More laid back, like
If you're there at the beginning, great.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be with the group. If you get there a little bit later, you're probably going to have an easier time on course, and you're going to catch up. And there's going to be people everywhere. Like
Yep.
there's not a situation where you could get there and. Other than maybe like the regular level of social anxiety that could hit somebody, there's no reason to be like
Yep.
you're not going to get the anxiety of a competition course or anything like that. It's going to be just
Yeah, it's not a competition. It's for a good time. I saw that.
a good point.
Yeah, I saw that too. They'll keep you amped up.
Yeah.
Brandon's going to babysit for all of us while we go play. That's why we won't have a booth.
Yeah, exactly.
Josh and
We
I
could
did
put-
a demo before at an event.
Oh yeah.
And people were like, "Oh, can my kid drive?" Sure. Hand him the transmitter, give him some rules. Parents walk away.
Well, it was also at a brewery.
And we were like, "Whoa, this is
Like-
not babysitting. Please stay with your kid."
We had to really understand how that went, and then be like, okay, well, you need to definitely recalibrate this idea.
It was one of the early live feeds. We reviewed the demo trucks after that event. That was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that.
It was a lot of work.
I mean, I could maybe do it if I had like our booth and a big roll of chain link and some steaks.
Let one in at a time.
I just put the kids in there. Just stake it down.
Yeah, they were just driving away. And there's like very expensive cars at the car show
Yeah.
/ brewery, and they're taking off with RC cars.
Cup car Porsche.
They've never driven before.
Yeah, right.
Josh, yeah, the anxiety level was strong.
I'm good with kids that I know
Or parents
or parents that I can get along
have
with.
some faith in. Right.
When it was just a bunch of I was like, nope. I'll
I'll be right back.
I'm ill
No.
prepared for this
Yeah.
level of just have the kids push the 3-wheeler around. Yeah. I told Brandon, I was like, I'll get the brakes put on before I put your kids on it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Good call. Liam doesn't use brakes. So.
Yeah. I like the blue truck in the background. The blue stance?
Yeah, I
Everybody
just put
does.
those bodies back on.
Yeah.
What's that one was there?
your blue origins over there, the origin half cab
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do today.
is what?
Install those new straight axles on something. I was like, what am I going to put those on?
That's a good idea.
So, VS410 builder's kit with origin body, bumper, slider.
Brandon found some of the last sets of aluminum origin
Some
sliders.
Aluminum sliders. Yep. I need to maybe swap bumpers over too. But
You don't need any brakes. That's what his face is for. Yeah, Nicole and I have definitely been there and watched that. It's like, oh, going straight down the hill.
he wears a full face helmet.
That's good. Yeah, because
They-
why is Liam on the roof, Brandon?
You were there for that?
Yeah.
He hasn't done that since.
Oh, that's good. Like, oh, dang it. He crawls up from the porch, and then he walks all the way over. Like, oh, wow.
They'll keep you young.
It is 4 p.m., everybody. Thank you for another hour of the VP live stream. This was episode 106. 106 hours.
Oh, this
of
is
the
our
show.
third year. You did
Yeah.
point that out. That's right.
Yep, starting the third year. Crazy times, but been a good
We'll
one.
keep it going.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thanks,
joining
guys.
us. See you next Tuesday. And is there any, I'm trying to think of yeah, come back next week.
You're going to leak something last minute?
See you guys.